Hello, my name is Leigh Ashhoff. This is a video about embodying and connecting with self energy. In compassionate inquiry, which is a somatic healing approach that I offer, we sometimes explore parts, and this is called parts work. It is a part of compassionate inquiry, and it is rooted in the internal family systems healing approach, IFS, which is created and founded by Dick Schwartz. So I am a certified compassionate inquiry practitioner, and I am a certified compassionate inquiry private mentor. Sometimes in the CI sessions, whether they're CI sessions or CI mentoring sessions, we explore different parts. And this video is inspired by parts work in CI. It's going to touch a little bit into IFS therapy. And the intention of the video is to support you in embodying self energy and leading from self. In IFS, the self energy is often written with a capital S. And the qualities of self energy are compassion, curiosity, clarity, creativity, calm, confidence, courage, and connectedness. I encourage you to engage in a regular practice of exploring, connecting with, embodying self energy. You can do this in many different ways, and I will lead a brief guided connection at the end of this video that is intended to support you in your own creative process of that. At minimum, I imagine choosing one of those lovely aspects of self energy and creating and cultivating an embodied connection with that. So on a particular day, I might be drawn towards confidence, and I could explore, what does confidence feel like in my body? And anchor into that felt sense experience. It could be movement, it could be color, it could be a phrase, it could be an image. There's a lot of possibility here of how one can connect with an embodied self-led energy. So I'm going to read the definitions, and these are from Dick Schwartz, of self energy, and self-led. This is intended to illustrate and inform about self. Self, the seat of consciousness, which is characterized by qualities such as perspective, presence, patience, playfulness, persistence, curiosity, creativity, calm, clarity, caring, connectedness, confidence, and compassion. The self is the only inner entity that is fully equipped to lead the internal family. I invite you to notice any sensations in your body that arise and manifest after hearing me share that. I encourage you to notice if there's an area of your body that resonates. And I'm going to move on to read self energy, the perspectives and feelings that our selves bring into the relationship with our parts. So that is self energy. And my interpretation and understanding of that is the perspectives and feelings that our selves bring into the relationships with our parts is largely resonating with the characteristics and qualities that I read, which defines self. And when we are aligned with self energy and relating with our parts from that place, it's a very different experience. We are then in the realm of possibility of speaking for those parts rather than as them. And to illustrate this, I can give a short example, which is true for me. I have a perfectionist part. When I align and speak from my perfectionist part, I have a much different experience and relational tone than when I am aligned with self energy and speaking for that part when appropriate, and in relationship with the perfectionist part, with the qualities of self energy. So, this is very supportive for anyone engaging in parts work in compassionate inquiry. It helps to illustrate and shine light on the inner environment and orientation that's ideal when we engage in this somatic healing work. So I'm going to read self-led. This describes individuals who have access to their self and therefore have the capacity to hear, understand, and be present with their parts, acknowledging and appreciating the importance of their roles in the internal family system and with other people. And I would add, it's the importance of their roles and their gifts. So I really enjoy shining light on the gifts of each part. And this can be so exciting, and it can really create a lot of space and energy flow in this process. So I will also say again, these self-energy qualities, and maybe one stands out to you, and I encourage you to notice. You can soften your gaze or close your eyes as I read them. And if one stands out to you, I invite you to choose that to explore in relation to self. Perspective, presence, patience, playfulness, persistence, curiosity, creativity, calm, clarity, caring, connectedness, confidence, and compassion. So I invite you to notice what stood out to you and to gently invite that quality that you chose, that you were called to. Gently hold that and invite awareness of your body. Notice if there's any sensation in your body that resonates with that quality of self. And I invite you to notice your breath as it flows through you. And I invite you to be curious if there is a part of your body that resonates when you contemplate self energy. And just notice whatever arises, honoring that and welcoming that. Another option is to place one hand on your belly and your gut, below the navel, and one over your heart space, the center of your chest. Notice your palms and your fingers touching your body, making contact and connection. And if you're called to, I invite you to breathe and allow space in your body for self energy to dwell. You can notice what arises for you when you're invited to this. And I encourage you to not make it wrong, whatever arises for you. And if you're noticing your capacity to allow spaciousness for self energy, I encourage you to practice this regularly and to be curious of the creative possibilities here. And again, I invite you to remember self as the seat of consciousness, which is characterized by qualities such as perspective, presence, patience, playfulness, persistence, curiosity, creativity, calm, clarity, caring, connectedness, confidence, and compassion. And I invite you to gently open your eyes if your eyes are closed, maintaining a connection to the spaciousness and self energy dwelling within you. And I encourage you to continue a practice, possibly daily, even if it's just a few moments, to place your hands on your heart and your belly, or taking a few breaths to notice self energy and to invite a spaciousness within you for self energy to dwell, to flourish, and for you to anchor and align with self energy as often as you would like and as often that supports you. So I offer my sincere gratitude to Gabor Mate for Compassionate Inquiry and Sataram and all of the other CI facilitators and lovely beings who I have the pleasure of being in community with. I offer sincere gratitude to Dick Schwartz and Internal Family Systems and how parts work plays a significant role in compassionate inquiry. This video is intended to support you if you are experiencing compassionate inquiry sessions with me or possibly another CI practitioner. It is also intended to support anyone with a passion for healing and anyone who's curious about cultivating a practice to connect with self-energy on a regular basis. If you have questions, if you would like to work with me in sessions, I welcome you to reach out to me. More information can be found on my website, heartpeacehealing.com. Thank you for being here. May this information and videos support you, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with those in your life and your environment, and your relationship with Mother Earth. May all beings experience heart peace, love, embodied belonging, and liberation. Aloha, aloha, aloha.